So Kieran, you've just flown my Golden Eagle Zeus. This is 12th season. You've got a microphone on, so I'm hoping, actually I need to shout, I'm hoping there's no wind noise, because you've got the mic and I haven't.
Yep.
Tell me briefly what you've learned, what you've found out, what you've enjoyed, what you haven't enjoyed about lugging a bloody great eagle around for a winter over muddy fields.
I think that's one of the biggest things, is lugging a bloody great eagle around over the fields. Yeah, it's definitely not an easy task by any chance. It is tiring. It's a lot of work for some quite a little bit of reward, to be fair. You don't get too much. As a lot of people know, this season the game has been smaller numbers. I think across the country people have found the same problem. It's hard to find anything at the moment. It started off really well, good high for the season. First time out with Dave, was the first time I've ever flew the eagle. First slip of the season, and he caught one straight away. So that's probably the high of the season. We're straight away thinking,
it was like beginner's luck, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, and it was this is going to be a great season. This is going to go really well, and we should be catching stuff all the time. Soon found out that was not the case, and it's a lot harder to find and catch hares. It's not every time you let him go he catches one as easy as that.
No. So I told you that he averages 5 or 6 a year. How
Yep.
many did you, with a bit of help from Tommy a couple of times?
Yeah, Tommy does. We had 5, so he stuck to his average.
Just his average.
Yeah.
And yet, first time out, it looked like it was going to be
It was going to, yeah,
peasy,
easy, yeah, nice easy game, but he's,
So in a sentence or so,
yep,
best thing, because you've flown birds before, you're not
Yep.
a novice.
no, yep.
Best thing about flying a Golden Eagle this season?
Best thing about flying the Golden Eagle season, I think one of the good things I like about it, it's really impressive to see. Obviously, it's so different to flying hawks, falcons, owls, working at a falconry centre when I was younger, a real variety of like vultures, everything. It's such a different way of falconry, and their mindset is so much different to other birds.
That's true. Go on, sorry.
It's a lot to pick it up and take it in. It's a complete different game.
Learning curve, as they say.
Oh, massively. Yeah, massively.
So go on then, the worst thing.
Worst thing, probably was a mistake I made, was I gave him too much of a break over Christmas. His fitness dropped, and then sort of this second half of the season, it's been really hard to kind of get him back on the ball again. And I think he's realised that as well, and he's become a little bit self-hunty, and it's made the second half of the season after Christmas that little bit hard, and I think what I could have if I carried him on and didn't have such a break in the middle.
Yeah, I'll go with that. And February are always funny things anyway, they seem to be. Okay, cheers for that, Kieran.
No worries.
Thanks for giving him some exercise this year.
No, thank you very much.
Oh.
Kieran flew Zeus, my golden eagle, for me. I think this is his 12th season. Occasionally Tommy stepped in and helped too, but I actually flew him on the last day of the season. We had a couple of, half-hearted self-hunting in the wind slips, as you always get in February, and then a fantastic straight line slip at this hare, who ran surprisingly straight across a big field until we realised he'd got his own little gateway through the hedge, and he beat the eagle by about 3 feet. Tom Carlingan took those long-range photos with his big old lens. He was out with me. Tom Carlingan, who makes Kaiser slip-ons. Get on this website. Very strange, unusual, and really groundbreaking stuff here that's been used all over the world now. Fantastic design, well worth looking into.
Best eagle in the world this is right now. The best flights of the season. Windiest day I've ever flown a bird. Last of the week. Wow. Yeah, I've just had the best flight of the last 3 days. On that little bit of bank with them 3 hours. Air gets up. I know 80 yards from me. Wind's coming from up that field across. Flies it, hugs the floor along here. Fucking grabs hold of the air, rolls it over, and bloody loses it. Oh, I'll tell you what, didn't get the kill, but that was for the end of season. That is what it's all about. That is the best flight I've seen do ever, just for the sheer distance. Wind just up to 40 miles an hour today. It's a bit windy.
Okay, watch this channel for an up and coming video about budget falconry. Now, I'm not dabbling, not doing it wrong, just how can you access falconry on a really tight budget and still do it well? not seen Woody for a few months, but I don't know what you've been feeding him, Pete.
He's put some weight.
That's a fat thing. I think that's over its flight right now, that Harrison.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's about 6.5 pounds over its weight.
Yeah. I bet it's a lot easier to carry around before.
I now know why I haven't got a needle. I've got a little light househawk.
You wouldn't want to live off the land, would you?
I'm
many
absolutely
reasons.
knackered.
Yeah.
I've got to go back down to Kent.
You said earlier, you can see why people took up subsistence farming and stopped hunter gathering. It's not an easy life, is it?
No. I don't know. We walked so far 5 hours.
God knows, don't say things like
Feels
that.
like.
Guys, if you're on Facebook, you must get on the Falconer Gathering 2025 page, not the 2024 one. Get on the new one for 2025, where you're going to get all the videos, all the news, all the updates for that amazing September show that went just so phenomenally last year. Only just started the real organising, and I can tell you already, pretty much all last year's traders are coming back. That won't leave a lot of room, but there'll be more room for more traders. If you are a trader, anything to do with falconry, you definitely need to get in touch with me somehow, ASAP. One thing that was nice to see was one of the rescued Project Lugger falcons turned free to the wild, banded first, was spotted living well, back in the wild as it should be. So a bit of good news there from Project Lugger. Jack's done a great job with a red tail. It has been flown before in a previous year. Never seen a bird like it really, not a red tail. Been the bird of my year when it comes to like man of the match.
Run.
Superb flight, shows what a red tail's really
Run with
capable
it.
of if you put the time
Catches
in.
it or lose it.
Dull talon problems meant it never held a hair long enough for Jack to help, but it did catch a rabbit at the end of the season on its first ferreting day out. That's massive, isn't it? Oh, that was so close. Ken, already a seasoned countryman, he threw everything he'd got into his first hawk when it comes to sort of knowledge, field craft, and this harrisawk took a very wide range of game. Pigeons and rabbits on the lamp, crows in the daytime, rabbits and pheasants in the daytime. Again, tough times, but if you're going to put the time in and you're out most days, day or night, whatever you can do, you really put the time in, you can succeed to a degree. Also, of course, great to see him showing the next generation the game. Lindsay also, not a novice to the countryside and country sports. She's also put a lot of effort in, more local to me, suffering from such a tough time with the rabbit population being so low like we did. but she still managed to take rabbits and pheasants. So again, persevering. It's not easy to be a novice falconer when there's not a lot of game around, because it's a very hard thing to do. Falconry is actually incredibly hard. It involves a lot of stuff as well as luck, a lot more than just letting the bird leave the glove. So those guys all done well, and again Lindsay showing that next generation, her kids, what it's like to be outside, far better than inside on a screen. Eagles covered some ground. Oh! That bird's bloody fast, isn't it?
Go on.
And it's got long legs, isn't it?
Go on. Go on. It's got that. Oh.
Oh!
Keep going.
Ah! That hair is bloody motoring. I can't even keep it in the picture.
Go on, Zeus. Keep flapping your wings.
Yeah, he's like,
Come on,
his
man.
tail.
Go on. Go on. Go on.
Oh! Look.
We'll just see. Ha! Oh. Ha! Ah! Oh!
Now, quick update on the actual channel itself, guys. Thanks to everyone, all you guys watching. We've got 5,000 plus subscribers now. I don't say it very often, but it actually really helps if you do click subscribe, like and comment. I don't say that a lot. I know everyone does on YouTube, but it massively helps boost the channel from the YouTube sort of algorithm point of view. Lots of videos, really try to help people, a lot of help videos and sort of entertaining videos, a little bit about falconry about, as well as, you know, really trying to help people with falconry as much as I possibly can in what I know. Interesting to see the audience, where it is. There's up to about 10% females now, which is absolutely great. What else can I tell you about the channel? Monetization. So you can see there roughly what the channel earns every month. About 1 tank of diesel a month, and I use a lot of diesel in my job. So you can see it's so hard for me to put any more time into the channel than I do, because there's no financial reward and I have to be earning money to pay my bills, if that makes sense. I've asked you before, but I do need to find a way of increasing the revenue to the channel. If we do some merchandise, I don't know, something like that. I'll have a look into that, I really will. But for now, you can see it's certainly not about the money. It's about trying to help people and the wider falconry at heart as well, really. So please like and subscribe. But those of you that have, those of you that watch, thanks from the bottom of my heart. The channel is kind of, I think, 5,000 subscribers. It's kind of a proper channel. Why doesn't it make any money? Because it's not a popular topic for the masses. So for the same amount of views, the same amount of subscribers, the same amount of watch time, if this was a tech channel or a hair and beauty channel, it would make considerably more, because the advertisers bid higher for a more mainstream channel. So a little bit of background there for the channel. They can all have a rest now. Whatever you think of them, invasive species. Prey for your goshawk, quarry for your goshawk, sport for your gun. You can't deny they're certainly a glorious non-native bird in the English countryside. Always seems a shame that these beauties that make it through the shooting season then show off to the girls on a busy road and get run over sometimes. Beautiful. So this is what it's really about when you run a falconry centre or an animal business. Kieran here, he's got half a day off. He's turned up to do some project work to do with Roxy the fox, and I'm clearing out a block drain due to a really sedimented up 100-year-old soakaway. It looks minging. First year ever I've actually bought some long gloves. It absolutely reeks. Lucky for you, you can't smell it, but Kieran can.